Welcome to another episode of Vascular Auto Repairs. Can you dig it? Okay, we got a 2008 Ford Fusion. Customer's complaint is brake pedal goes to the floor. The brake pedal actually doesn't go all the way to the floor, but here's the situation. This is a funny problem. You can pump the brakes up. Sometimes it's good. And then you wait for a couple seconds and it travels. It's like it slows up right there and then it goes even further. So it goes a little bit more than what it should be, but the vehicle does stop. I took the car for a test drive. I noticed that, but just a few minutes ago, the problem went away. Right now, I can get into the vehicle, step on the brakes, brake pedal is right there. Everything's great. So I know there's an issue going on here. So what we need to do first, when you get a problem like that, when a brake pedal goes to the floor, or you can pump it up and it's good, and it doesn't seem like it's like a spongy, soft brake pedal. A lot of people just say, all right, you need a master cylinder. No, you don't do that. You diagnose the vehicle, you diagnose the problem. A lot of vehicles has the calipers, especially four-wheel disc like this vehicle does. All four-wheel disc. The calipers got to be able to slide back and forth. You got to make sure the pistons are not sticky. Then you can condemn the master cylinder. All right, what we're going to do here, we're going to start off with the back wheels. We're going to jack it up, pop the back wheels off, and inspect the calipers and see how good they are. All right, let's get that done. Okay, we got the vehicle jacked up. I didn't take the wheels off yet, but what I want to show you, the first thing we want to do is, once you jack it up, just push the wheel, spin the wheel a little bit to make sure they spin freely. Now this is front wheel drive, so the rear wheels don't have no axle or anything, so they should spin with no problem. So let's check that out. Okay, see, now that's letting me know that at least the caliper is not locking up. Alright, that was good. Alright, let's get these wheels off and check these calipers out. Okay, we're on the left rear. What you want to do is make sure this caliper is sliding back and forth. It looks like, see, that one's sliding pretty good. Yeah, that one's sliding. Now, what you want to take a light, and what you want to do is make sure the brake pads are wearing the same. As you can see, it's the same right there. It's the same right there. So we know this side is good. Now what you want to do, if like right now, like I can see this one's moving, but if you're unsure whether these sliders are moving or not, just take off one of the bolts and then you'll be able to move it by hand. But that definitely looks like it's sliding. Let's go to the other side and take a look. Okay, we're on the right rear. Let's take a look at these brake pads. Okay, good. Good, they're not wearing uneven or anything. Let's check the sliders. See, both sliding great. Alright, so I know my backs are good now. Everything is seems alright. Nothing binding up. Brake pads are wearing evenly. So what we're gonna do is bolt the back wheels back on and pull off the fronts. Alright, we'll be right back. Alright, we got the front wheels jacked up, and as you can see, this driveway is like at an incline. Even if it's front wheel drive, you can jack up the back without the emergency brakes on, but when you jack up the fronts, you gotta have that emergency brakes on. Alright, let's see if these tires not going to spin as free as the back, but they should have very little resistance back and forth. See, like that. That's good. Let's go to this other side. And that's good. Alright, let's pull these wheels off and see if we got any problem up in there. Okay, we're here at the front left. Let's take a look at these brake pads. Let's get us a little light. Yeah, the one on this side. This could just consider the outboard. Looks brand new. See if we can get in there and look at that inside. We might have to turn the wheel to the left. But before we do that, let me there's not a lot of play in moving on that caliper. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna take those take these two caliper bolts out right here and see if this slider is moving. Alright, I'm gonna turn the wheel also so we can get a better look at this. Okay, we'll be right back. Okay, got the caliper turned right here. Let's see here now. 14mm bolts. And what we want to see if these sliders are actually sliding. Okay, they are sliding. They're good. And now what we're going to do is look in here, see if we can get a good look at this. The brake pads. Funny though, this the outboard looks kind of thick. The inboard looks like brand new, like it hasn't been moving, but the outboard looks like it's thinner. Let's check this out better. Okay, no, it's good. Let's bolt this back up and let's go check out the other side. Okay, we're on the final wheel, front right, and again, it doesn't look like it's really doing anything. Let's check out the rotor itself. We're going to take these, I might take part of these off and look at them. Let's pop these caliper bolts loose. 14mm, in case I didn't say earlier in the video. Oh, perfect. Oh yeah, they're sliding. So we know, let me try to look in there and see the brake pad itself. Almost like brand new. Almost like brand new. Alright, let's tighten those two bolts back up. So we know the calipers are sliding on all four wheels. Nothing's binding up. Brake pads, inboard and outboard are wearing evenly. If they wasn't, then I know it's a problem with the slider or the caliper itself. But they are. So let's bolt this back up. And it looks like we got a bad master. That's going bad. Alright, let's bolt this wheel back up and we'll be right back. Alright, there you have it. We pulled off all four wheels. We checked the calipers. They're sliding great. The sliders are good. Brake pads are wearing evenly. So I know we don't have an issue with back there somewhere. Because if it was, then we have to do that first. Because that can cause a spongy brake pedal. We definitely got an issue here with the master cylinder. So if your vehicle's doing the same thing, properly diagnose it. Check the brake fluid. Make sure the brake fluid is good, not contaminated. That could be a little dark. But if it's like a red or something like that, somebody put something in it. But we're going to see. And if we do this job, there's going to be another video out there for doing the master cylinder and bleeding the brakes. This is Timmy from Astro Auto Repairs. If we can't repair it, nobody can.